Being ranked as one of the greatest trilogies of all times, The Lord of the Rings is surely here to stay, even with our future generations. Even way before it was made into a movie, which is now being streamed on Amazon Prime, the books of the trilogy were extremely popular back then too. It's even safe to say that The Lord of the Rings has changed the face of fantasy cinema to a great extent. Most of the actors were even popular before being cast in The Lord of the Rings, while the rest of them started their career, or we would rather say extremely successful career, after being starred in this trilogy movie series. You would be surprised to know that in the midway of the trilogy, only half of the cast was already a millionaire, and the later half only became one recently. So, let's have a look at how much these stars make and how well they know how to spend it. Orlando Bloom. After appearing in the Lord of the Rings movie franchise, Orlando was seen in several other successful movies and made a ransom amount of money out of it. Including the advertisements and the endorsements, the net worth of Orlando Bloom is $35 million. He is the owner of a $14.2 million mansion in California. Apart from that, his way of living is also quite lavish. Dominic Monaghan. His net worth is around $12 million, all thanks to the very infamous The Lord of the Rings. He is well known for his role in X-Men Wolverine. After the trilogy ended, Dominique was seen in several TV shows as well as countless movies from both supporting as well as lead roles. This actor was already living quite a lavish British lifestyle with his family, and his extra money just added up to the family wealth. For the records, his lifestyle is worth seeing. Liv Tyler. She is one of the few women who had a role in the movie. The net worth of Liv Tyler is a whopping $20 million. Also, she comes from an actor's family, Steve Tyler, so making money is not a very huge deal for her, we believe. Most of her money is spent in throwing lavish fashion weeks for Givenchy. She is another big brand as she is a big part of it. Other than that, Liv Tyler doesn't compromise in her lifestyle at all, starting from the most expensive cars in the room to having a whole group of staff to herself when it comes to her house. Sean Bean. When it comes to The Lord of the Rings, how can anyone leave Sean Bean out of it? Being one of the most significant characters in the film, this actor has a net worth of around $20 million. After that, he has been seen in several other movies playing the negative characters mostly. He spends most of his money in the football club he owns. Also, his football club has been doing well, so that the money spent, it's turning out to be a good decision. What? Apart from that, he endorses several brands and even invests in the same. Cate Blanchett. She is a big name in the entire Hollywood movie industry, so she was offered a part in all of the three before and after Lord of the Rings movies. Her net worth is a huge amount of $85 million, which is higher than most of the actors and actresses combined in Hollywood. She owns a $14.9 million property in Sydney. She recently initiated the process of selling her property, and a Chinese man was interested, which sparked a few rumors as she couldn't sell it to him due to a personal feud. She has been ranked 9 times in the Forbes list of the richest. Ian McKellen. Wizard Gandalf, recognized as the most popular character of The Lord of the Rings, is no doubt the richest of them all in terms of the male actors. His net worth is $55 million, so now you can guess his way of living through this only. He worked in several popular movies before and after The Lord of the Rings. He has his fashion lineup in which he invests most of his money. His garage is filled with vintage Cadillacs and the exclusive one-time sold cars only. Apart from that, he owns a $50 million apartment in California, which has a terrific view outside. Elijah Wood. One of the youngest actors in the entire trilogy, Elijah Wood has earned quite a name for himself. His net worth is estimated to be around $30 million. He's been cast in several TV shows, series, and Netflix originals through which he spends some amount of money. He has a huge collection of Mercedes automobiles, as he also endorsed the brand for a while.